And one hotel is celebrating a special milestone in history. The Edgewater turned 75 today. People were able to enjoy this historical moment with music, food, and drinks. Over the last 10 years, the Edgewater has redeveloped and expanded. Officials say the goal is to keep Madison's rich history while creating something special for all Madisonians. President of Edgewater Robert Dunn says his parents were married at the Edgewater. He reflects on what the 75th anniversary means to him.
You came for great social activities, concerts, a wedding, an anniversary, Mother's Day, and so that really was our vision with the Edgewater, was how could we bring that back, but also bridge to make it really an iconic hotel that caters to out-of-town guests.
If you missed the start of the event, there is still time to make it over there to the Edgewater Grand Plaza. Festivities end at 9.